Right, we're on. What's that over there? That's a hybrid. Definitely a hybrid. See it? How do you play this? Is it an iron? Is it a wood? Don't know what it is. Let's discuss that. Right, today's focus is hitting hybrid, rescue. Hybrid, rescue, call it what you want. I think I'm a hybrid guy. How do we hit hybrid? Do we hit it like an iron? Do we hit it like a fairway wood? Or do we do both? It's a tricky one, that. So, it needs a lot of speed. It's like 3 wood. 3 wood's a hard club to hit because it requires such a lot of velocity, impact to get the ball up. 3 wood is your longest fairway club you're going to hit with the least amount of loft, so it's hard. Driver, okay, less loft and longer, but the ball's up on the tee, so the ball's in the air already. Camera's The key for me with hitting hybrid is controlling low point. So the low point of your swing up, your club makes an arc. Club makes an arc, and there is a low point. The low point of this swing arc just now is there and back up. Ideally, when we're hitting irons, we want a low point to be post impact, so when I hit the ball on the way down, ball's away, then low point, and then club coming back up. With driver, we want to be the opposite, the ball's up here, we want the low point down here, and then hitting it on the way up for maximum launch. Hybrid, tricky. So the first thing you do in order to control low point with your hybrid is you have to assess the lie. Okay, I have a good lie here. My ball's lying in the perfect fairway lie. Could do with a hoover though. So I'm trying to get low point right underneath the golf ball. I'm not too bothered about the compression side of things because the club's got quite a fat sole. It's got quite a fat sole here, it's not going to dig in as much. So I'm using that fat sole and the lie to work together to make strike more achievable, let's say. So when I do that, to control that low point, I'm thinking about hitting the club like a wood, like a fairway wood. So I take my left aim, my Eureka aim, check my other videos for that. Take my normal swing, coming down, hitting golf ball. As I'm hitting the golf ball, my chest goes up, which puts the club down into its low point. So I try and get as centred over that golf ball as possible at impact for the perfect lie hybrid. Tom Watson talked about swinging as if he's in a barrel. So his body's in a barrel, so he stays more centred over the golf ball. Totally get it. That's what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to stay as centred as I can to use the bounce of the club or the sole of the club in conjunction with the perfect lie that I have. So I don't want to move too far away from it. I don't want to move too far ahead of it because I don't need that compression. I'm just staying centred over the ball to try and level the club out and get my shaft back to straight up and down at impact. Minimum forward shaft lean to get me the best possible strike using the club as it's designed to be used and the perfect lie that I already have. Good. Now, okay, I know what you're thinking. How often do I have the perfect lie with my hybrid? Sometimes I'm on a slope, up, down, but 9 times out of 10 I'm in semi-rough. Me too. So this is now a different environment, so we're in the semi-rough, or this first cut, whatever you want to call it, depends where you're watching this. Scotland, it's the semi. So now I have to dig the ball out a little bit more. So the last thing I want to do is help it up. Okay, I don't want to flick it and help it up, so I'm going to use the leading edge a little bit more here. I want that leading edge to have a little bit, or the club to have a little bit forward shaft lean, so the leading edge is digging in a little bit more. So I'm now going to compress it. I'm now playing the shot like an iron, and that is not the club that's dictating that because it's not designed really to do that, but it's the lie that I've got that's dictating that. So it's the lie that's telling me, Steve, you must use the leading edge, you must get a little bit forward shaft lean, let's get compressed in this ball so we can bullet it out. Also taking into consideration that trajectory is going to be down because the club's de-lofted, so it's going to land earlier, but it's going to run further. You have to gauge as to whether that's going to balance out, depends what it's landing on, depends how severe the semi-rough is that you're in, and depends how much forward shaft lean you have. So imagine we're now in the semi-rough. Take my address position like normal, But I'm going to get a little bit more weight on my left and my hands favouring left thigh a little bit more, because that's the position I want to return into. So leading edge, striking the ground after the golf ball, balls up and away, a little bit lower, more squirty, a little bit harder to control. But at the end of the day, this shot that's now harder to control is my fault because I put it in the centre rough. So I grip down, hands a little bit further forward. I feel like Sergio here. Hands a little bit further forward and down. I'm coming a little steeper into the golf ball. Still using my Eureka approach. Good, came out low, squirted, exaggerated it a little bit too much there I feel, but if that was in semi-lie that would be fine. Semi-rough lie even. Again, weight's a little bit left, trying to squeeze this one. There it is, that was good. So I got all of that, squirted out there, that was very good. And that's how I would play my rescue or my hybrid rescue from the centre rough. So the characteristics of the club are designed to be played in some certain way. Okay, and as we know, this has got a big flat sole on it, big arse on it, and it's designed to be slid along the ground and we can stop us digging in. But sometimes you have to dig in because of the lie. So like the lie's dictating how you play the golf club. And the club will allow you to do that, even though it's not designed to do that or necessarily designed to do that. There is a bit of manipulation that can be played. The other option is take a wedge, just punt it out with a wedge. That's not a bad idea. Sometimes you just have to take your medicine. I mean, this is not going to get you out of rough that's yay deep. You know, you're going to have to wedge it out, you're going to have to get it back into play somehow. So just take into consideration the lie first before you decide which shot you're going to play. So in a nutshell, so if your ball's on a fairway, lie's perfect, everything's working for you, play the shot like a wood. Approach the shot like a wood. That's the question, do you play your hybrids like an iron or like a wood? Lie dictates it. So if it's lying on the fairway, play it like a wood. Okay, getting the shaft straight up and down impact, lowering the club, getting the sole of the club to work for you. If your ball's in the semi-rough, we're going to have to dig a little bit more for it, so play it like an iron. If the ball's lying down, if it's on the fairway lying down, play it more like an iron. So hands favour left thigh, we come down a little bit steeper, and we squirt it out, ball comes out a little bit lower. That's the difference between the two. Bit more to a hybrid than you thought. So that's good. Well done everyone, superb. Thanks very much for the thumbs up in the last video, that was great. I had over 250 likes or thumbs up, whatever you want to call it, within the first 20 hours or so, and also almost 1,000 views. That was excellent. So if we can keep giving the thumbs up and keep subscribing so I can share this around YouTube much more and just increase the audience. Thank you very much.